As a channel we used across the business, the whole affiliate and partnership channel we used for about 10 years with different partners. So I had a pleasure of meeting Adam, who is the MD of APEC for Impact. And at some point I had to ask him to for his team to contact me so that to do the demo of the platform. So we were very impressed, and we just waited for our agreement with the competitor to expire, and we onboarded straight away. So the dashboard is excellent. The tracking mechanism is fantastic. The challenge is for us to grow the existing database, and it could be a very slow and tedious process. When you deal with the platform as an affiliate and partnership platform, you can expedite this process very quickly, and you just tap into bigger databases. Obviously you have to create alignment with the customer, but that appetite to tap into larger databases, that was the motivation behind it initially. I love data. I personally look at about 11 dashboards during the day just to see all the different metrics and pick up on the trend. So I do like the studio, the data studio that you have. I love the reporting mechanism. I like the flexibility and fluidity around that, and I like how you can curate it as well. So technology is a big part, but for us, technology on its own doesn't mean much. So we have this customer-centric approach, like what is important to customer and how the technology can enable that. That's the approach that we have within the business, and Impact happens to have the best technology that matches with our customer expectation. It's just easier to align our customer avatar to the right partners. That's what it's all about. Just the technology makes it way easier. I think the biggest thing for us is the ease of use, and it's such a user-friendly interface, because it could be quite complicated and convoluted, but it isn't the case. Everyone who can log into the dashboard can work out how to use it within a few minutes. So you don't have to be a rocket scientist. And obviously we have multiple facets to our marketing approach, so it's important that the team it's user-friendly for the teams to understand, to grasp, and not to be afraid of it, because once you're afraid of something, they don't want to touch it. So, and I want them to spend a lot of time on the platform. So I think user interface, the reporting mechanism, because they can look like heroes in all trade meetings as well, because it's easier to report on everything. So that's, for me personally, that's the biggest aha moment, that people don't require much training, and by the way, it is available if it is required, if they want to dive in deeper, that's important. We measure it by channel attribution. So it's when we started and onboarded with Impact, it's at about 7% attribution from the whole channel, and mind you, this is a multi-million-dollar business. Even 7% sounds like a very large number, and it is. So our goal is to move it to 15%, which is a very big goal, but we're on the right track. So we are now 6 months into it, so we're sitting at around 9% attribution, which is it's a big shift for us. The goal within the platform is to achieve a 15% attribution through that channel, and we want to achieve it within the one financial year. And I know it's possible because we spoke with some of the partners and they sit at a 25% attribution, which I'm exceptionally jealous of. I still want to have an audacious goal for my team, and we already moved the dial. So we onboarded with Impact in September, October last year, and we were sitting at 7% at the onboarding stage, and now we shifted to 9% attribution. So we have a few more numbers to go, but we're on the right track. But we're pushing, we have an ability to push all the audiences through the CDP anyway, because it flows through our data warehouse. So technology is top class, but I tell you what impacts me the most, and I've seen it now over the last few months, and I've been telling the Impact team about it as well. I'm quite open and vocal about it. You have an amazing team of people. you employ fantastic, passionate and caring individuals that sometimes, people run out of steam. And, I deal with multiple vendors all the time across so many brands, and we have a quite extensive tech stack as well. And some of those vendors you don't see until there is the time where the contract is up for renewal. That's not the case with the Impact team. We are in touch all the time. We drive some amazing initiatives. It's a pure collaboration, and it's a pure partnership. This is the first time in my career that I've seen so much consistency across the collaboration with the brand, between the brand and the vendor. So whatever the team are doing, they're doing an excellent job. What I love about Impact are people. They make all the difference, and somehow you manage to get a consistent excellency across your team. I now met so many here in the US and in Australia. You have fantastic people. Every single one of them as an individual and collectively create a team of passionate and caring and very inspirational people that it's a pleasure to work with.